I'm fixing to give the people at Bass University the best advice that I could possibly give somebody that wants to know about bass fishing. And I'm sponsored by Lowrance, I'm sponsored by Ranger, I'm sponsored by Evinrude, Parapole, you name it, I got it. But I'm gonna give you the best piece of advice that I can give you for fishing wise. Don't get caught up, if you're learning how to fish, don't get caught up in graphs, don't get caught up in big giant bass boats, don't get caught up in big giant motors and going fast and doing this. I'm gonna give you this is the best advice I can give you. I grew up with a 14-foot John boat and a paddle. No trolling motor, no nothing. And I learned to fish. And that's what you gotta do first, is you gotta learn to fish and learn how to catch fish, and then all this other stuff will come into play. And that's when you go out and you buy the Ranger bass boats, the Evinrude outboard motors, the Lowrance. It's about fundamentals. It's just like baseball, basketball, anything. You can't shoot a three-point shot if you don't know how to dribble down the court to shoot a three-point shot. So I'm gonna tell you, this is my best advice. Buy you something that you can't run all over the lake in and learn how to fish first. It might be a small aluminum Ranger boat with just a trolling motor, no depth finders, or maybe a small Lowrance depth finder just so you can tell what the depth is. Learn how to bass fish. Then progress into doing other things. That's why I learned how to do this right here. If I hadn't had that 14-foot John boat and I couldn't get out on the river, I would have never learned that right there. And that's where I grew up and that's how I learned. And I had my father, my grandfather taught me, but I couldn't. I went fishing every day of my life when I was a kid, and I paddled everywhere I went. I knew where every stump in the cove was. I knew where every rock, every brush pile, and I had no depth finder, nothing. And I learned how to fish. And that's the best piece of advice that I can give you as a beginning bass fisherman. Learn how to fish. Learn how to fish every bait specifically. Learn what it does, where to cast it, how to do it, and you will become a better bass fisherman.
It's Mike Iaconelli. This is Bass U TV.
Here's what's awesome about Bass U TV.
You get the top instructors.
You will learn things at Bass U that you will learn nowhere else.
We take the mystery and the myths out of bass fishing.
Real tools that help you catch more fish consistently.
At Bass U TV, shoes are optional.
And I like turtles.
And that's why you want to check out Bass U TV.
Join the Bass U family.
Welcome to Bass U TV.